I want to say thank you so much to our sponsor today of this video, BetterHelp. H-E-L-P is the one we've stuck with from the beginning when it comes to mental health. They are the world's largest online therapy service with over 30,000 therapists there in all different specialties to help you with whatever's going on. I've been a client. It is totally worth a try. I had a great experience. And you know what? If I didn't, they allow you to switch to a different therapist whenever you want. If for whatever reason you're not satisfied, you go online, go to betterhelp.com/reaction therapy. You get 10% off your first month and answer a few questions. They'll figure out who you need to be paired with. You get to chat, text, do a virtual appointment with them face to face, or call them on the phone. All of those options. And the beautiful kicker to all of this is you can have unlimited texting with your therapist. Remember, with BetterHelp, you get the same professionalism and quality you would expect from any in-office therapy, but with a therapist custom picked for you. You get scheduling flexibility and a more affordable price. There are too many things here that say it is time to try out some therapy. I've preached all along, I don't like trying to support a therapy service unless I believe in it. And I believe in BetterHelp. They've been a great partner to the program here at Reaction Therapy. And they have over 30,000 therapists for you to try out. So give it a try today. BetterHelp.com/reaction therapy. 10% off your first month. Let me know how it goes. Thanks so much, BetterHelp. Hey there, Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy, here to break down lyrics to Lil Durk and Alicia Keys' therapy session. If I feel like I'm back at home at work. Therapy session. I cannot wait for this. It's my life. I'm hoping it has something to do with mental health, but with these two people, who cares? Because it's going to be amazing music. Look, without further ado, time for Lil Durk, Alicia Keys' therapy session.
Good morning, Durk.
Whoa.
I hope you're doing as well as possible under the circumstances. Can you tell me, where was your mind when you heard the news of your friend Vaughn passing away on November 6, 2020? And then the loss of your brother on June 6, 2021. Wow. That must have been incredibly devastating. I can only imagine how painful that must have been. It's been a year, and I want to know how you feel about the rap beef on top of all the chaos. Despite all this, you continue to be a warrior, a leader in the rap industry, and the voice in your community. And I want you to feel completely safe in this room. Nobody can hurt you. It's okay to express your vulnerabilities and emotions. This is a judgment-free zone, and I encourage you to let your emotions out and express yourself freely. Take a deep breath and focus on the present moment. Today is May 26th. Remember that you don't have to go through this alone. I'm here to listen. You have the voice in this room. I want to hear from Durk Banks.
Oh my gosh, that whole intro there with Alicia Keys, like she's this futuristic therapist and he's in this chair, like just meditating, getting him in the right state. You know, it's not what we do every therapy session, at least in my office, but I do talk people through that when they're filled with like heightened anxiety and have experienced loss like this. Just settle in, just sit, feel your feet on the ground, feel the couch beneath you, that it's holding you up. Let yourself settle in, concentrate on the breathing, the body, get yourself in the right frame of mind, how you feel about what you've just lived through. She is walking him through all the loss. I didn't realize the devastating loss that he's had in a short period of time. And now trying to practice opening up freely with your feelings and with your vulnerabilities. And how she said today's May 26th, which is actually today, recording this. Fascinating. But it's like he's in a therapy session and he's having to go into how he really feels and being honest. This is what we ask people to do in therapy, is to be as honest as you can be. This is not where you're going to be judged. It's where you're going to be accepted. Even though I might not agree with certain things I hear at times, I am still going to accept it, hear it, and be a support for you. And if I do agree, then that doesn't matter either, because I'm here for you. The focus is on you. And that's what she's saying. This is your time. God, I didn't expect that. Did you hear that?
They scared to come outside. I know why, because they damn sure. 2010 wintertime, Pelle on, I got a master code. Shared a room with my cousin, I snuck and told him I had a gun. I do believe in my spirits, can't hop on the spirit, that flight too long. YouTube niggas tryna paint a picture of me, it never lasts too long. Not too much on violence, I'm silent, I'm glad you gone. If you got a name and you stand on business, you can't be the first to fold. Bro got a body, but Brody got 4 bodies, he the first to told. On my back is a burden, bro in the car, and I did it on.
I can't imagine the lives that they live. This is coming from a mental health professional, though, not a guy breaking down the bars, the lyrics, the beat. I mean, I'm not here to do that. But when I hear these stories, I see these pictures, I think, man, the lives they've lived in and the loss they've experienced, the violence they've seen, the tragedy that happens, and also the chaos in life. It is so difficult to trust. It's so difficult to have confidence in yourself. It's so difficult to think you'll ever get up and out of that so many of them end up repeating that cycle instead of being able to climb out. Number one, you need a model for that. You need an example from that. Number two, you need opportunity. And number three, you need the desire and the will to be able to really do the hard work to get up and out like he's done.
But Brody got 4 bodies, he the first to told. On my back is a burden, bro in the car, and I did it on purpose. They in Suburbans, bro in the track, and he hop on the curb then. Brody moved back, cause Brody started lacking just off his girlfriend. I was stacking, had to sleep on the mattress, ain't perfect. Take him out the slide, he can't even focus, thinking what his girl did. I can't even lie, and I love the guys, and we make the world spin. On the jail call, but we still risk it, cause he got emerging. Never post the guns that's really involved.
Look at the bracelets this guy has and all the words. What he's saying is it's kind of our lifestyle. This is what we did. We took chances. We took risk. It was worth it because it's what we do. And the payoff is worth the risk, so to speak. He's holding all the cash there. Those bracelets and that necklace. Look at that. That's got to be real too. Oh, man.
On the jail call, but we still risk it cause he got emerging.
Yep.
Never post the guns that's really involved cause they lurking.
Yep.
Where I'm from, you don't get old. I know some killers that told. I know secrets that nobody knows. Pray for me, I'm on the road. Give it all up for my bro. When you keeping your mouth closed, ain't nobody getting exposed. They scared to come outside. I know the years, but be scared to pull up for days. Back in the day when...
Man, where he's from, you don't get old. It's like people don't live that long. People die. There's all kinds of violence, tragedy. And you got secrets he's talking about, keeping secrets. You know what it's like when you grow up as a child? Some of you do, but if you don't, all the work I did early in my career with foster care and children who were taken into custody of CPS or something happened in their home. And all the stories of people who grow up in really, really stressful, chaotic, aggressive, violent, abusive situations, they grow up either falling apart and being a victim and becoming a victim in life, or they become that person that steps up and out and says, I'm never going to let that happen to me again. And sometimes become the aggressor and just repeat the cycle like this. Like, I'm just going to keep doing things that repeat my risk and my chance. It's hard to settle down and say, I'm going to try to get up and out of this, and I'm going to do something in life that creates good. And I think that's what Durk's probably trying to do, is like, I've got to overcome this, because when you have trauma and tragedy, when you have trauma in your life where you've lost somebody that's close to you, it can mess you up, and the thoughts can make you swirl and either become really destructive in life or really broken down, weak and vulnerable. And you don't keep the same inner core strength and belief. So you've got to be able to process out all the pain, the anger, the despair, the sadness, so that you can be your full self.
I know the years but be scared to pop out for days. Back in the day when it was $7.50 minimum wage. I was bad, mama sent me to Michigan to get out the way.
Whoa.
I ain't know what to say, I knew he was there when they put out the tape. That shit was a shame, he died right in front of me, auntie said I'm a snake. I ain't mentioned Lil Bit name, see Era said I'm strange. Auntie Googie lost her daughter, called my phone back, I ain't know what to say. Asked the kids for visits, they mamas never did it, like I'm the one who be playing. See Brody, that was my man's, but he let him get in his head what I'm saying. Like how I'ma sacrifice Vaughn, I'm the only reach for his hand. Like why I lie, like I ain't give him money for the funeral, I'm like damn. I ain't see his kids at the same time, they probably bleed with their hand. I ain't make a statement for.
That's so sad, right? You know, with Vaughn, I guess a close friend of his who died, and you know, his kids, when he says probably believe what they're hearing, I don't know what they're hearing. Like, were they hearing something about him and then he's painted as the bad guy here? But even his mom was trying to move him out, from what it said, into Michigan to get him away from whatever he was living in. So even mom was trying to like, I need to find a way to help him get through or get out or get away from this so he doesn't end up in the same vicious cycle. But I don't know if that works. I mean, it's good. That's what needs to happen, by the way. Same with rehab with drugs. You've got to get people away from the environment and the people and the situations they're in to get better.
Like damn, I ain't see his kids at the same time, they probably bleed with their hand. I ain't make a statement for the whole case, like how I'ma tell on my man. They ain't never have enough evidence, tell them free zoo out they can. I call Fat to talk to the kid. I don't think son know that he dead. Life insurance money, whole lot of ends. So when I'm dead, that never miss meal. I don't know why they hate me so much. Got it back from revenge, so
I want to know the whole story, or clearly I'm left out in the dark with this, not knowing the entire story of Lil Durk, Vaughn, whatever happened with people dying and him being in the middle, almost like he's been accused of something, but he's trying his best to like clear his name or make something right from this, but he didn't. He wants to make sure people don't starve, that they have food after he's gone, that they make it anyway. And it can be really hard if you're, I don't know what the story is with him, but if you're accused of something and you weren't really in it or didn't do it, it's very hard to overcome that. And it's this whole song, I feel like he's telling the story of like, this is what I've been through. This is what it's like for me. And these are my real feelings and I don't like it. This is what you do at therapy though. You talk all this stuff out, you share it out, you feel it out even through somebody leading you through it. And then you start to see, who do you want to be? How do you want to live? And you get rid of those old core beliefs, the negative stuff from the past, so that you can start to feel like life can be different and feel like you can deserve more in life, so you don't keep choosing the same thing.
That never miss meal. I don't know why they hate me so much.
Yeah.
Got it back from revenge, so what? Why they lay on my name so much? Why I be with the gang so much? Why they do it for the fame so much? Keep telling him slide, ain't on nothing. Keep telling him slide. They scared to come outside. They be lying on blogs to get them some views. Fell out with everyone cause the son called asking nigga for shoes. I was outside moving and forgot, I ain't trying to make an excuse. Tried to tell Vernie that I forgot about him cause he's still in the zoo. Could've been came around, I was in therapy, one trying to front my move. Like I don't wanna cause you broke mama, I'm just thinking it through. One time I told what could do cause I think it's cool. A lot of people in the trenches say they hate me, I hate you too. I send money to jail, I send money for funerals, even though they gon'
sending money out. Talking about going to therapy too. And trying to find his mood. And therapy is worth it. Oh, to have been his therapist and to be able to talk through some of this stuff, because you don't need to have been in the same environment, situation, life he was in to help him. What you have to be able to do is help him see that it's okay to look at what you've been through. It's okay to reveal like how you really feel about it, whatever that was. And it's important to look at how it's gotten you to where you are. And if you don't like where you are, that's why most people are in therapy. I don't like my life where it is. Then let's look at what'll help you get to the next one. So cool seeing him here.
You too, I send money to jail. I send money for funerals, even though they going to hell. For all them that they kill. You know I'm part of my brother now, forever, ever, ever, I'm going to hell. You know I'm part of my brother now, I'm never, ever, ever gonna tell. Like why I'ma have a baby on my bitch, I'm different, I'm not crazy. Man, Brody died cause he beat up a goofy man, this shit nothing about Asian. Why you praising niggas who told on Brody, no man, you niggas too crazy.
Also that mentality of like it's like there's all these secrets that people have that they don't tell, and you don't snitch or whatever, like, but he knows people that do. And I can imagine in the life that they were in, that they know a lot about each other, who does what, who says what, who doesn't. But here he is at peace. That was pretty cool.
Dad, cause he beat up a goofy man, this shit nothing about Asian. Why you praising niggas who told on Brody and them, man, you niggas too crazy. When thing dad, another nigga dad, weak thing. You the same nigga told me your block ain't shit, them boys fugazi. When you think about it, you the same nigga, shoot shit, you niggas just crazy. When I'm in the rack, if I ain't going to Tay-Town, I'ma slide on Damon. What you doing in the trenches, Brody, when they want you dead and they know that you famous? Morning time, I get on my knees, I pray to Allah.
Gets on his knees and prays. What are you doing in the trenches when you know they want to take you out, man? If you're in the trenches, that means you're in the battle. You're in the front line. You are up there ready to fight. And they're like, what are you doing there knowing they're coming after you? He's like, I'm praying. I'm doing what I can to get my mind and my spirit right. And it sounds so dangerous when I hear it, the lifestyle.
Morning time, I get on my knees, I pray to Allah. Forgive me for the shit that I did. And let me get closer to my kin. Can you protect all my friends? They scared to come outside.
Yep.
We ain't, I know we ain't scared. I know what we did. Scared to come outside.
Oh, Lil Durk, Alicia Keys therapy session. Wow, that had a lot in it. A lot I didn't know, too. That's why I lean on you to leave me your comments and let me know what's going on here that I don't know about Lil Durk and Vaughn. And it's King Vaughn, I think, right? That happened that I have no clue about. But I can know enough to hear that story in there that he's saying, man, I've been through a lot. I've had to get help for what I've been through. I've experienced some horrible things. And the life I live, sometimes you just can't get out of, or you can't escape. And no matter what people say about me, I have to keep on trying. I think he's trying to share his heart. I think he's trying to say how he wants life to be, even though it's not always that way. But remember, it's in Real Therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics. If you want help, check the links in the description. Go to our Discord server, lots of people there. And look, leave us your comments. Let us know what you think. Mental health matters, and yours does too. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.